How's it going, guys? I'm going to be going through my entire collection today, per someone's request in the comments. I'll put the comment on the screen. I'm going to be going through every Jazwares figure, every Jakks figure I own, basically everything I have, except for the accessories. Starting off, we have Blaze, still in the box because I love Blaze. This is such a cool figure. It's the biggest Blaze figure we've ever gotten. I don't think Jazwares ever made a Soul Emerald. I could be wrong, but if they did, I definitely don't remember it being see-through like this one is. Secondly, I have an Eggman, still in the box because I don't want to open another Spike accessory because the Spike accessories are stupid. I hate them. And Eggmen usually have loose joints whenever I got a figure of him. I have the greatest Sonic character, Mephiles, or second greatest. He's definitely the coolest villain, in my opinion, from a heavily underrated game. No, I'm not trying to be a pick-me by saying that, but I do genuinely like Sonic 06. I have Shadow, still in the box. I have an unboxed Shadow too, so when I got this one with the Blaze, I decided to keep him in the box. The box is a little damaged on the bottom left. Like I said, I got this one from eBay, so it's dented right here. But that's fine. I could try to pop it out. I don't think that's going to work. So he's going to have to lean. He can lean on Mephiles, because they're obviously best friends. And then I also have the last of my boxed, Vector. I found him on a Target shelf sitting in the very back. The bottom of him is open, but I don't have space on my shelf for a Vector right now, so he's going to stay in the box. I have this Sonic bobblehead that came from, I want to say Hasbro, no, Funko. Funko made these. Funko made a Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I had them all. I think I sold Tails and Knuckles, but we still have Sonic. Then I have Superposer Shadow, the only Superposer I have, and honestly, what a great choice. Super Shadow is so cool. He's also the only Super Shadow figure I own. A lot of very singulars in my collection. But next, we also have Shadow from the Toy Island Sonic X series. I got him on eBay as well, along with the 2 Chaos Emeralds he comes with, the red and yellow one. He's a little scratched because, like I said, eBay. We also have Rouge from Sonic Prime. I don't know her full name. I think it's like Baton Rouge or something like that. I haven't watched Sonic Prime. I need to eventually. I need to actually do that. But it's a big Rouge, so might as well. We also have Shadow from the Sonic 3 movie. This is also the only Sonic 3 movie figure I have purchased. I'll probably get Super Sonic in the very near future because my store just restocked them. Sonic from the Metal Armor Sonic X line. I said in my Team Dark collection video that I got all 4 of these in an eBay auction. I think they only made 4. They might have made an Amy or a Rouge or something, but I got Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Shadow. Speaking of which, Tails. I don't have any of the accessories. He's supposed to hold a scepter, but he looks cool nonetheless. He's also one of the biggest Tails figures I own. He doesn't stand very well to the left, so he's going to stand to the right. And then Knuckles, obviously, doing a little thumbs up. He's also supposed to have a scepter that I do not own. The Metal Armor Shadow with the red armor and the gold. The gold looks so good on Shadow. He does have paint scratches because, you know, eBay. Going back to the 4-inch Jakks line, I have Omega. I got him from Tito the OG. Tito didn't have a boxed one, but he traded me an unboxed Omega and a boxed Eggman for some of my Jazwares stuff. I don't think I would have gotten an Omega otherwise because of how expensive they are. And then I also have Werehog. I'm just staying in line with the big 4-inch figures that I have. So we got Werehog. He can sit right here next to Omega. They can be big together. And then I also have Sonic, just the regular Sonic with the smile. I think this is the one that came with the board. Yep, the board. That came in the Cream 2-pack. I didn't need another Sonic, but this was the way to get the Cream figure, and you know what? It's just cool to have a board with him. I think it's the Sonic Adventure 2 board. He doesn't hold it very well because the thumb mold's kind of weird. So you kind of need to just kind of force it in and have it lean on him, which is fine. And then Grind Shoes Sonic from the Sonic 3-pack that had Werehog and Super Sonic in it. He can sit right here next to the Sonic with the board. The unboxed Shadow that I had from the beginning, that I mentioned in the beginning, sorry. He also came with rings, but the rings are currently sitting in the 2.5-inch Chow box. Knuckles, that came in the 2-pack with Shadow. Knuckles came with the blue Chaos Emerald, so this was the first pack I bought of the Jakks figures. I got Knuckles, Shadow, and the blue Chaos Emerald. And then speaking of first figures, this is the first boxed figure, like the first solo boxed figure I bought was Rouge the Bat. Cream from the 2-pack with Sonic that I mentioned. We have Super Sonic from the 3-pack with the Werehog and the Grind Shoes Sonic. Going back to Jazwares a bit, I have the Shadow with the Dark Rider motorcycle. Sega and All Stars Racing released a few Jazwares figures that were like compatible with cars. I only got 2 of them, but we also got Big the Cat from the Froggy 2-pack. I lost my Froggy so long ago, I don't even remember if he was part of what I sold, but I do still have Big. I do also have Knuckles in his ATV like I mentioned. I sold my regular Shadow and my regular Knuckles, so these ones do have the holes in the hands for the cars, but it's totally fine because I'm probably not ever going to pose them without them. And it's a cool way to keep the Jazwares figures, so they can sit right there. Laughing classic Sonic. He's got a big open mouth, as you can see. But I haven't gotten the classic Sonic yet. My store did restock on them, so I am able to get him, but I just haven't yet. I also have Mighty the Armadillo. He was a very cool figure to see because I didn't know they made him. I went into a store and they had every figure in this wave, and I just bought every one of them, including Mecha Sonic. He was the third one in that wave. I bought the Laughing Classic Sonic, Mighty, Mecha Sonic, and I also got the classic Dr. Robotnik. I hate this figure so much. I hate the look of this character, so he's going to stand off to the side where no one can see his face. I'm fine with Eggman. I just don't like Robotnik. Repositioning the camera a little bit so I can show a little to the side. I'm going to go through my Funko Pops, starting with Big the Cat, with Froggy on top of his head. This is such a cool Funko Pop. I'm surprised they made it. I'm surprised I found it. Like, it's amazing. Did also get Shadow. He's the one who came with the little Dark Chow, which I'll get to in a second when I find him. Metal Sonic. I won this at a Dave & Buster's using, I think, like 20,000 tickets. Rouge the Bat. Again, I just love Rouge as a character, and she doesn't get a lot of merch, so when I see a Rouge merch, we gotta get it. Cream the Rabbit. This is one of the only ones that I got that was like a solo boxed character. And she did actually come with Cream this time. She did also come with a stand that I dropped in this box, so we'll put her on that. And Cream with the stand. She can go right here next to Rouge. And then Cheese. And we also have Omega in his Funko Pop Plus box. I love this box, so I'm keeping him in it. It's like really shiny and foily, and it's got this rainbow texture. I love it. I love it. I'm so surprised they made an Omega Funko Pop, but any Omega merch, because he's such a rare character to get merch, I'll keep. Last and least of my Funko Pops, we also have Treasure Hunter Knuckles. I love his gloves, and that is about it. Any Knuckles with the cowboy hat, I just think it's a little too off for me. I don't know what it is. Not a fan. Getting into my 2.5s, we have Sonic, Tails with his wings up. His tail's up, sorry. Knuckles, Amy Rose, the only Amy figure I own. Rouge the Bat, Shadow the Hedgehog, Silver the Hedgehog, Dr. Eggman, holding his hand up like he's conquering something. Vector the Crocodile, with his little thumbs up. Sonic running with his little red transparent dash. I love this figure so much. An unnecessary amount. Classic Sonic, classic Super Sonic. We also have Metal Sonic, classic Knuckles, classic Tails, Fang. I did have the opportunity to get a classic Robotnik 2.5 inch, but I skipped it in favor of Mighty the Armadillo, and then classic Metal Sonic. One of the coolest Metal Sonic designs. I love him. I love classic Metal Sonic. He's the best classic character, and he's going to sit right over here on Cream. And then, obviously, the Dark Chow, the very first 2.5 inch figure I bought. I love him. He's so cute. He's got a little stupid smile. Chow. And then the Golden Chow. I think these are the only 3 Chows that were made. So we got the Golden Chow right there. Turning the camera back so I can fill in the rest of my little space over here. We have the Lego Cyclone with Lego Tails. I thought about a video idea where I buy a Sonic Lego set and then like build it and time lapse the thing and like review it. And I kind of want to do that. So let me know which Lego set I should do. Speaking of Lego Metal Sonic. I bought this set specifically. Actually, I think I was gifted this set specifically because I love Lego Metal Sonic. So he's going to sit right down there. And we have the Dark Chow Funko Pop that I was talking about earlier that I couldn't find. So he's going to go right there with the other Chow. Shadow from the Sonic Prime series. Again, I haven't seen Sonic Prime, but it was in a blind bag that I got. Speaking of the blind bag Sonic Prime figures, I have this Eggman robot. Again, I don't know the name. I haven't seen Sonic Prime. I need to watch it. I also need to rewatch Sonic X. It was so good. But I know if I rewatch it, I'm going to buy all the Sonic X figures and just waste all the money. Tails. A Pirate Tails, I think. I'm going to assume he's called Swashbuckler Tails. That's what we're going to call him. And then the Micro Sonic from the World's Smallest Toys line. They made a bunch of characters, but I've only gotten Sonic so far because I found him in a Jungle Gyms. I'm not going to cover accessories, but I'll cover the Chaos Emeralds just because of how important they are. I've got the Egg Fighter from Sonic Unleashed. He came in a 3-pack with another Egg Fighter and Eggman during when Sonic was doing the 20th anniversary figures in 3-packs. I did sell my Eggman and another Egg Fighter, but I kept the duplicate. Speaking of keeping the duplicates, I have an Egg Robo. He came with the classic Eggman. I don't even think I sold him. I think I threw him away. No, I'm kidding. I sold him. But we kept an Egg Robo. We also have the Knuckles Red Spinner from the Sonic 3 movie line of the McDonald's toys. And we also have the Sonic Blue Roller. Knuckles White Roller still in the box. This was a peak time in my life because I ate Happy Meals like every other day trying to get the toys, and I only ever got 4. Tails Blue Roller. I went for Super Shadow, could never get Super Shadow. And that is my Sonic the Hedgehog figure collection. I have a bunch more stuff like plushes and posters and boxes and keychains, but that is my figures. Be sure to subscribe down below, and thank you guys for watching.